how's it going, guys? It's S here again for another Tech News Tuesday. Sadly, there wasn't one last week because I had some technical difficulties that finally got sorted. But this week, I'll be talking mainly about the new expansion packs for both Hearthstone and Diablo that will be out this week. So, let's get started. How's it going, guys? So I'm gonna talk about the new expansion pack to Hearthstone called the Grand Tournament. I wasn't sure what to use for this, so I put one where Amaz is playing versus Trump. So the Grand Tournament is released on the 24th of August. So when you watch this video, it should have already been released. The Grand Tournament is the second expansion pack for Hearthstone, whereas the first being Goblin and Gnomes. This will feature 132 new cards with new spells, weapons, and new champion that will join you in the Grand Tournament. There will also be a new minion keyword called Inspire. Inspire activates after your hero power is used, so you can use it to combine. There are minions, for example, a 1-drop minion that has 1 attack, 2 health, but every time you use your hero power, he gains +1 attack. It will also have an entirely new board that will have, you can shoot arrows, play with a DPS dummy, you can eat food, or you can play with dolls that will be on the board. They do have a, or they did have a, you could buy pre-purchase bundle of 50 Grand Tournament cards for $49.99, which will also give you a card back. You can only do it once, and yeah, it will only be on sale up until it opens. It looks interesting. I haven't read all of the cards, but I've seen like the best ones according to the streamers and everyone that writes about the card. So, and yeah, it's 132 new cards. So basically what I'm expecting to see both on the release day and for a week or two after is you're gonna see a lot of different kinds of decks out there. It's gonna be trial and error of everything. No one will know which one will be good, which combo will be good, how you will build the minions. Warlocks, for example, for Zoo, I have no idea how that's gonna work. There are some cards you could combo with your hero power. There are new minions that will get better damage. They will get higher attack when you take damage, and like it's just so many cards. It's such a huge difference. Pirate decks will probably be a thing again. So like I'm really looking forward to this. It's gonna be really cool. So it should be released. Should have been released around 7 if you're using GMT. So maybe around 2 or 3 for the ones in America. So it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be like the beta. I played the beta a long time ago, and it was basically what you saw. You saw so many combinations of decks, and some of them work, some of them don't. You'll probably see a lot of people playing Face Hunters and Freeze Mage because they're gonna work, because no one will know what they're doing. There's always gonna be that one guy that plays a deck that works, and he's gonna just shoot through the ranks in the beginning, but it's gonna be really cool. And also, they're gonna change the arena decks, so when you win, you will no longer just get Goblin and Gnomes card packs. You will get a chance to get either the Grand Tournament card packs, Goblin and Gnomes card pack, or the Classic card pack. So it's gonna be a 33% chance you'll get one of the decks. All of the cards, by the way, all of the 132 cards will be able to be disenchanted and crafted for dust. So it's gonna be really fun. You're gonna get awards. They've already started that, but that was supposed to be for the Grand Tournament. You will actually get cards from playing. You'll get chests when you rank up, like rank 13 chests, rank 10 chests. When you hit legendary, and the chests are also gonna have different decks and dust and maybe gold, and it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna play a lot of this when it gets released. I hope you're gonna enjoy it too, and maybe I'll see you on the battlefield. Next one I'll be talking about is the new season for Diablo 3. Season 4 will start in North America on Friday, August 28th at 5 p.m. PDT. It will start in Europe on Friday, August 28th at 5 p.m. CEST, and in Asia on Friday, August 28th at 5 p.m. KST. The most major thing that comes in this expansion is the Ruins of Sacheron and the Canai's Cube. The Ruins of Sacheron is supposedly the ruins of the great barbarian civilization, and it will have the Canai's Cube in there. You'll get a quest to get this cube, and with this cube you can re-roll legendaries, you can re-roll your set items to basically make them better. They can actually roll ancient when you do this, so if you have a hard to get item, you will be able to re-roll this to try to get as good as possible. You'll also be able to open Goblin Rift with this, but only once per game. And you will also be able to make an item into an active buff. For example, the 40 to 50% extra elite damage from the Forge. You can do this and have it as an active buff without having to actually equip the weapon, which is amazing for a lot of classes. For example, me as a monk class, that is gonna open a lot of different stats for me. They also changed, so you no longer need to have rift keys to do normal rifts, so you no longer need to farm bounties for this. You can just go as many as possible and you will get great rift keys. But the way this works is that trial no longer exists anymore, so you'll be able to do the rifts that you have been completed. For example, when you start, you'll be able to do one. If you do it fast enough, which everyone does, you will be able to do 10 or 15, which is a normal great rift key. And then you can go higher and higher, but you can never do higher than what you've actually completed yourself. But the thing is with this, that bounties gives you the items you need to be able to use the Canai's Cube, which means a lot more farming from bounties. Even though you don't really want to, you're gonna have to, because you need to at least have 3 active items, which is weapon, gear, and jewelry, which gives different buffs. And also, as in all of them, you'll have to start over from 0 if you do seasons, which this is for. But all of your items, all of your gear, all of your gold, everything will go to the normal account. Experience is based on the experience you gain, not the collected level. So if you get 100 Paragon levels, this will maybe give you 60, 70,000 XP. They will roll over and be added to your normal account. I'm really excited about this, and it's out on Friday, so it's gonna be really cool. I played the PTR for a bit when they didn't have massive 20-hour queues, and it looks really good, and I hope this is what Diablo needs, especially the Canai's Cube. It adds a whole new level to everything, so it's gonna be interesting to see, and I'll see you in there. That's it for this week's Tek News Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed, and please follow us on YouTube to keep on track to our newest videos, and also follow us on Facebook for more gaming news, and I'll see you next week.